Figure out while I'm up here. They say dress for the job you want, not the job you have, and apparently I decided to dress up like Steven Seagal's body double, but not like old Steven Seagal, like new Steven Seagal, but the old fat new Steven Seagal. So that's kind of like what I'm auditioning for right now for this bit. But I'm gonna be more like the TPD Timu, Steven Seagal. So if you see someone out there, it's just probably me. Been watching a lot of cop shows lately, and just feel like that's probably a good idea. And then I was, no, help me. No. Okay, I can just yell. Is it better? Oh, there we go. Fix it. Oh, hey, hell yeah, I'm smart as fuck. Hell yeah. Okay, sorry, let's try not to upload that again. So, like, I, really want to get into weed and, smoking weed, and, best friend smokes weed, and, I want to be able to do that and, participate all those fun things with, smoking weed. But the problem is, I don't know what benefit it would give me because I already fall asleep anywhere and all the time at work. So I feel like it would kind of be a waste of money since I already am basically high all of the time. And I always just ramble about a bunch of shit too. And I never really know where I'm going with it. Kind of hope to find it halfway along the way, sort of right now. So something I did want to kind of try out. It's more of an observation. I don't quite know how to pump it up to being funny. So I figured I'd just give it a shot. So I decided that this year for New Year's resolution, I wanted to try and start reading the Bible. But the problem is I got one chapter in and my ADD started spinning. And I was reading about Adam and Eve. And, in the story, Adam knows definitively that God is real and how powerful God is. And that he is actually God because he was created. And then he creates Eve for Adam. So he has firsthand actual knowledge, this guy's not fucking around. He's who he says he is. And the only rule is don't eat the death apple. And then Eve comes up to Adam and is hey, a little nope noodle told me we should eat the death apple. And Adam doesn't even hesitate. He just takes the bite of the apple with her. And I'm reading this and I stop and I'm why doesn't it say how hot Eve is? How hot was Eve that Adam was just I'm gonna deliberately not listen to God and just do this because this lady said that a freaking little snake told me to eat this apple. So it just got me thinking probably I would say she was too hot, because he immediately disobeyed God without hesitation. So I think that's why when Jesus came around, Mary Magdalene was a solid 5 because he's I need this dude to pull through. If I make her too hot, he's gonna pull an Adam and be fuck that, I gotta die how? That? No way. I wanna go to Tahiti with this total babe and just do God shit. So think that maybe they should have specified those more important details, on a scale of 1 to 10, how hot Eve was. Because it's obviously hot enough that he's willing to just screw it up for everybody. But then I realized the takeaway for that is that's the most man thing you can do is just the stupidest thing possible to impress a hot chick. So Adam was the first just Chad / man's man of yeah, I'm gonna totally do this dumb stupid shit that's probably gonna get me in a lot of trouble just to get laid. And then he did get laid and he had 2 kids and they were total fuck ups. So I guess if you're ever feeling bad about kids or whatever and how they turned out, just know that the original 2, the one kid killed his brother, so your kids are probably doing pretty fine. So, yeah, so that's just why I have a hard time reading the Bible, because I have all these just weird questions that it doesn't answer, and I just need to know that. Helena Troy is the face that launched 1,000 ships, and Eve is the chick that made Adam literally just tell God to fuck off. So I'm that's definitely hotter in my book. So we need more of that story. I need that version of that story. I don't know how I'm doing on time. Yeah. So that'll be it then. That's good. Thanks.
One more time for Martin Mast, everybody. Getting us in gear, getting us moving. All right, guys.